r/AskReddit by Keyboard Warrior comments. What's your biggest first world problem? When I miss the bus, I go back home and take the car. At least you try and take the bus. LOL, my friend did the opposite. She couldn't find parking for over like 30 minutes at school, so she drove home and took the bus. My house is big enough that I can lose Wi-Fi connection in the kitchen. I had this problem and I'm going to sound like an ad here, but Google's Wi-Fi routers are amazing. You set 3 of them up around your house as they instruct and you have full speed internet anywhere. Works in my house across multiple floors and even outside. I, too, listen to Weird Al. My house is so big that it's annoying to keep it clean. Have you tried servants? They clean like their lives depend on that paycheck. If you let me live in your house, I'll clean some of it. All I need is a small room and an internet connection. You'll never see me. My partner wants to move into a bigger place in a few years, and this is exactly why I keep arguing against it. We're 2 people and a parakeet. Anything over like 600 square feet is just more ish to clean and more space to accumulate junk we don't need or use, in my view. I have a dark blue luxury sedan in my driveway. Whenever I clean it, dragonflies think it's a body of water and come poop on it. It's covered in little yellow mustard spots all summer long. They are actually eggs. The dragonfly thinks your car is a body of water and is laying eggs on it. They lay eggs by tapping the surface of the water like this. I'm sorry for your car situation, but that sounds hilarious, LOL. Wait, I thought that was pollen, it's dragonfly poop. Each of my 3 kids likes a different type of toothpaste. Sounds like it easier to get new kids than worry about restocking 3 types of toothpaste. This is why I'm not telling my kids that there is more than one type. That way you can see who's not brushing. My mom always buys Aquafresh. I hate Aquafresh. When I moved out, I immediately started trying different toothpastes. Water meters are being installed in my building for the next 2-3 weeks. Each day our water gets cut for 6 hours. The tenants are upset and have to flush the toilet, wash their hands etc. with water from canisters. So, my legitimate first world problem is that I have to endure third world conditions for a few hours each day until my endless supply of clean water gets fixed. 6 hours a day for a few weeks sounds like a huge pain. This week I'm annoyed that my built-in water dispenser that gives me an endless supply of instant, filtered, chilled water is broken and I have to drink tap water or buy bottled until it's fixed. My first world problem is having to endure normal first world conditions for a week. My drive to work is too short, so I never get to listen to as much music as I want. But when I'm at home I do other things. And then 9.99 seems like too much for the amount I listen. I wish I had that problem. My commute is 1.5 hours each way and it's awful. The hurricane momentarily knocked out my power last night while I was asleep and it reset all my Philips Hue lights, so I was awoken by every single light in my room being on. Hey Siri. Turn the goddamn lights off. Looking for a good-sized plot of land to buy in the county, but trying to weigh my options on whether or not I can still get high-speed internet. LOL. I've known that struggle. Sucks worse when you're in a city and trying to rent. Last place where I lived, Comcast said they had service before I signed the lease, but after moving in they said they were at capacity for the building. I suffered with crappy wireless for years before finally being able to get it. These pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty. I'm really thirsty. Damn, I think we're out of juice. I'll just have soda. We're out of that, too. Really? Do we have any tea? Nope. Beer? Nuh-uh. Dude, I'm seriously parched. I'll drink ketchup at this point. Why don't you just have a glass of water? What, from the sink? Yeah. Okay, fine, I guess I'm not that thirsty. No. Let me try. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Ah, these pretzels suck. I've said it before and I say it again. My thermos mug holds the heat too damn well. I can't enjoy my morning coffee on my way to work. Have to wait until I'm at work before it's drinkable. Product idea. New thermos with adjustable vents to regulate the rate at which your beverage cools. When should I start my Kickstarter? I've been here. One time, I thought I was getting a great deal on a name brand mug. Joke was on me, it was into the afternoon before I could drink my coffee without scalding my mouth. Thermos can F off. Their mugs are supposed to keep hot things hot and cold things cold, but the time I tried to take my chicken soup and ice cubes to work. When a message pops up on my watch and I go to clear it, I have to be careful not to accidentally press one of the suggested responses. They are consistently terrible. At best it would look abrupt, like replying OK to a long, thoughtful message. At worst it would be downright inappropriate, like replying sounds good or nice to a message about an ill family member. There needs to be one confirmation press after the instant response. Mom, your brother has AIDS. Me, nice. One time I forgot my AirPods at work and I had to use regular headphones, but I forgot my headphones adapter for my iPhone, so I couldn't listen to music that day. I believe you can listen to your music full blast through your speakerphone so everyone can hear. Speaking of Apple, nothing summed up the dongle problem more than a conversation that I overheard in class yesterday. We were told that we needed to bring our own computers to class, and we'll be plugging them into the interactive whiteboard. Our tutor said that you need to plug in a HDMI cable and a USB cable. The PC users simply nodded. The MacBook users proceeded to spend the next 5 minutes debating what adapter they need to bring, with one of them buying one from Amazon since they didn't have the right one. That summed it all up for me, really. When I use the remote start for my SUV, the Bluetooth on my phone does not automatically connect. Yet. I feel bad even typing it. Having trouble fitting a large pizza box in my fridge. Ha, look at this amateur with their leftover pizza. When I moved into my first house, renting, after college, it was a massive increase in the amount of space I had, especially because it was just me living there. I've always been big into decorating. My college dorm always had plants, framed pictures, and posters, etc. I refused to be one of those only a couch and a TV kind of guys. When I first moved into my house, I literally thought, man, this place is so big, I don't have enough stuff to fill it with to make it aesthetic. That's what I thought when I bought my house. 6 months later I was trying to figure out where all this ish I don't use came from. Last night at work, my hands got dirty because I was touching so much money. You mean notes and coins? That's not very first worldy. Seductively touches money. You use cash? Like the things that servants throw at the homeless? I'm hungry. There's food in the house but I don't want it. I have money to buy what I want but I don't want to go and get it because I'm lazy. Update to anyone who cares, I took a nap and waited until my husband came home with food. Waiting for my family to get their laundry out of the wash or dryer. It's been 3 days. I'd take it out myself, but they acted like I was a monster last time, so oof. Your options are: 1. Fold it for them when you take it out. 2. Set their clothing on fire in the backyard so that just taking it out seems less monstrous. 3. Move out. The heating in my car works too well. If I want just a bit of warmth cause it's chilly and I turn on the heating to the lowest possible setting, I'll be sweating more than a nun at an orgy in 2 minutes. Try using the heated seats at the same time as the air conditioning. You must go to some weird orgies. The food at the all-inclusive resort I'm currently staying at doesn't meet my standard. Every meal from the buffet leaves me slightly disappointed. My all-inclusive resort had great food, and great drinks flowed like a river. But the ketchup wasn't very good. We work for an airline and get free flights, travel a lot, but can't get upgraded to first class when we travel with my daughter because she isn't 6 years old yet. My laptop isn't powerful enough to comfortably run SolidWorks and Football Manager at the same time. My desktop can't run 4 instances of Blender, Photoshop, Firefox with 75 tabs, and a modded out KSP install all at once without getting really slow. YouTube becomes almost unwatchable at 4K. I feel this when I want to try to play 2 different games on my laptop, the lag is so real. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.